Hello, folks. TBC live broadcast known as the Billion Coin. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and I'm known as Tyrone Cuffey on my Facebook page. That's my lovely wife, and you see her on the wall. And thank you so much, Merlene, for being here, watching me from your office. And we know that there are two little ones, Kayla and Caitlin. They're off on a little vacation with family members, but I hope they're watching wherever they are. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you all for being here today for another live broadcast. This is my 398th live broadcast. There's two more live broadcasts to my 400th live broadcast, folks. And I hope that I have many people from all over the United States world on that particular broadcast. I want to just thank you for all that's here in our chat room, along with Merlene and Mr. Simone. Thank you so much for being here. And Sharif, thank you all for being here. Y'all, my regular people that always show up. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Okay. Excuse me. And Shohag and a few other people that's coming in as well. I'm sure more people will be coming in to this live broadcast. And you know, folks, this is I find it very easy to do live broadcasts because I've done so many of them. And as I say to new broadcasters, let your new broadcasters know when they do broadcast that it comes easier and easier and easier at time. Just speak from your heart. Just speak what you know about. Refer to our main source, the blog, and you'll be just fine. Okay? All right, let's get going. So let's go to the blog right now, folks. Okay, the first one here says, resist the brave new world. And I know what this one is all about. This was Randy's, this notice, this says his 235 number part 2. Randy has some technical difficulties with his sound. I think it got way into his first part of his broadcast. And myself, and we had a wonderful special guest, Christy Crinkler, known as our TBC admin, on his live broadcast. Okay. Now, I hope that that we all understand that when we do broadcast at times that we will find to have some technical difficulties. Now, we joke about the elite wants to cut us off, whatever it is, the powers that be. Well, we know technology is not always friendly to us all the time. Okay, there's some glitches and things that happen even on YouTube and other video formats. Just all over the internet, you're going to find, because you got thousands and possibly millions of people on the internet each and every day. Okay, so this says part 2, and it was a great live broadcast, folks. Okay, Brandy has been doing a lot of what we call what's the good in the world, what's the bad in the world, and what's the differences in our current system and what we're achieving in our private society called the Billion Coin. Excellent live broadcast he's putting on. He has put in all week. Okay, I believe that was his last broadcast of this week, I believe. Okay, I believe this is our brother Darren Haywood's live broadcast. I'm sure it is. Okay. No, it's not. Oh no, I was wrong this time. Okay, this is brother's okay. This is brother let me stop it here. Okay, this is Solo. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's from Africa. But I haven't seen him in a while. See, it's great to see a broadcast start coming back out again, folks. Or if he's been doing his broadcast, he hasn't always been featured on the blog, and I appreciate the admin for featuring him on the blog because he's a great broadcaster. I believe he's been on the blog before, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna like his broadcast because he's a very good broadcaster. Okay, I thought that was Darren Haywood, but it wasn't. This says, listen to the wise men such as this to understand the value TBC brings to the world. Great broadcast. Okay. This is Flourish is one of our leaders in South Africa, says this leadership meeting is a small clue how much effort goes into building something. Okay, and you can see other people on her panel coming in. Okay. I'm not sure what Christy Crinkle, known as admin, was at her broadcast at that time. Possibility. Okay. Thank you, Musa, for being here, brother. I see you in our chat area. Okay. Okay, it says the truth about money in Hindi. Okay, this is a great broadcast here. Okay. From our Bangladesh community, as well as maybe some people in India, but mainly this is Riaz. In this particular broadcast, I see him, and looks like I see Mr. Mizanor and the rest of our Bangladesh people as well. Just a few of our Bangladesh people. And this was yesterday. We want to congratulate Mr. MD Rana for doing his very first broadcast. This is so big, folks. This is Mizanor right now showing him, but from doing his very first broadcast. That is so huge. Okay, I think he's this guy here. I think he's one of the people here in this panel here. See, that's an example of what I talk about, coming out on your comfort zone, folks. He came out of his comfort zone. He's doing it. Anyone can do this, you know? Okay, this next one here says success breeds success. And this is our great member of TBC, one of the voices of TBC, Mr. Mbe, doing his 39th day of his training. Okay? He's an excellent trainer over in Africa, folks. Excellent. And a trainer around the world, for that matter. And this is another day 23 of Mbe 90-day challenge. Okay? Okay, says the blog shines light on the truth and established consensus video. This was Randy's video from yesterday. It's a great live broadcast he did yesterday. He does incredible broadcasts, folks. And this is my broadcast. It says consistency works. That's the way I admin titled it. And I talked about us being consistent in building our community, okay, and building and being consistent in our daily works in TBC. Okay, folks, what I'm going to do right now, let me see here. Hold on just a moment. Okay, let's log into our Kringle Cash back office for just a minute. And I just want to go into our leaderboard activities, people who are actually active in doing our Bitcoin contest. Right now, our leading board as present right now is Victor. Oh gosh, is that Victor? Let me see. Is he winning again? Is the same Victor of Nigeria? He got 28 signups. Okay. But listen, what I want to emphasize here is just not who's leading, folks. I want to emphasize everyone here that's doing really well in this Bitcoin contest. You see, folks, these numbers add up. And you notice if you go to page 2, just hitting page 2, if it comes up, it's a little slow. Okay, here's page 2. And as a brother Mbe right there, familiar names. Okay. Here's one from Philippines, from India, Ivory Coast, Greece. Wow. Great. I'm just going looking, seeing from some of the areas where they're located. Nigeria is very busy, I can see. Italy has got Papua New Guinea. Okay. That's Michael. Mike, can't go, Michael Elo, I believe his name is. Ukraine. More people in the Philippines, Ukraine, Philippines. I see Marilyn. She's a broadcaster. One of the voice of TBC. Okay, you've seen her on the blog. Okay, let's keep going. That one. Oh, Canada. That's good. India. Well, we can go all the way to 19 pages. Well, the point I'm trying to make here, folks, is that I spoke of TBC admin yesterday, and this is something that we may be talking about in our next broadcasters meeting. I'm just prepping you all right now, okay? Admin really want us to grow this community. And admin going to be giving us some tips and tricks of how to actually recruit people into TBC in a very passive, great way. Okay? And folks, it doesn't matter if you brought 1 or 2 people in, because I want to focus on just the people who are bringing 2 people in. I'm going to show you how special this. I'm going to tell you how special these people are. Folks, we know we are our 4th campaign which just talks about passive residual income that all them people can make if they're in the 8 grains of gold payment system per month. Well, guess what, folks? All these people here that's brought 2 people in, if they're in that, which I believe they are, in the 8 grains of gold monthly, these 2 people are to pay 8 grains of gold themselves. But look at what the magic. Look what the magic. I'm gonna show you how the magic works. When these 2 people, I'm gonna just take this person from Ukraine. Ural, I believe his name. His first name I pronounced, I believe, is Ural. If Ural had brought in 2 people right here, and these 2 people are paying, if Ural is paying 8 grains of gold, which is about $22 US per month, and these people are paying 8 grains each, which is about $22 a month for each of these 2. Do you think Ural is worried about paying his 8 grains of gold monthly? Of course not. You know why? Because each of these 2 people, as they pay their 8 grains monthly, each of them, he's going to make what? 4 grains of gold on each one of these people. So 4 and 4, what is 8 grains, right? Which is paying his grains of gold automatically. So he pays it 1 month, he get more. See, I'm making it very easy for you to understand. If he pays his first time, he brings in 2 people. Guess what happens? These 2 people pay him 4 grains each, thus paying his 8 grains of gold. As long as these 2 people pay their 8 grains monthly, he will make 4 grains of gold on each, which is passive residual income, folks. That's when the first week on August 8th, I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself. On April 8th, last month, admin brought in passive residual income for the first time in the Billion Coin. So all of these people on this page, I'm just taking this page for an example. All these people who have brought in 2 people, and they're all on the 8 grains of gold monthly, never have to worry about paying their 8 grains of gold each month. If these people pay theirs each month for years to come, they will never have to pay. But let me tell you what's also important, though, folks. Let me emphasize one point. Okay, now that I've made you, hope you understand this. And folks, I know that the people here in the chat understand this. This is for people out here that's listening. because I'm trying to make it simple for y'all to understand, because some people still don't get it, I believe, from what I'm hearing. So what admin wants to happen is encourage fast duplication for these people here. This is really another way of saying that the rapid reward system is working. Meaning these two people get 2 people each. Thus, their now 8 grains of gold will be taken care of each month. And then they each will be getting passive residual income. And the same thing for their 2 people each. Do the same thing, then on, and then on, and then on. As long as everyone here is encouraging each one to exercise passive residual income. Everybody can get that. Everybody can get it, folks. But they got to be encouraging fast duplication. Each one of these people, their 2 each, have to do the same thing, and then on, and then on. In essence, what I'm saying, folks, I'm gonna come out of this just for a moment, just to emphasize my point for a minute. Okay? What I'm saying essentially is this. And this goes back to what I was saying, being consistent yesterday. As long as those people on the Bitcoin contest, I'm just using the Bitcoin contest as an example here, folks, because that's what admin is really focusing on, because they're looking at the people who are actually the builders. And so what admin wants us to do is get those people going. Just 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, wherever, how many people you bring into TBC. The important thing is every one of us got to be saying the same things to each other. Like a broken record. Like, remember the old vinyl records used to go around? And if it had a little click, a little niche into the seam as the needle go around, as it spins around 360 degrees, you got this needle sitting down on it. But all of a sudden, the vinyl record gets old, and all of a sudden, it get a little niche, it catches it, and it keeps playing it over and over again. Well, that's the same thing that admin wants us to do. Say the same things over and over again. So let's say it together. Encouraging fast duplication. Again, encouraging fast duplication. So it has to happen. And the Bitcoin contest is one of the best examples of what admin is talking about. It's great that people bring in 28, 30 something, whatever. There are the overachievers. But what I want to let's go back to that again. Let's go back to that. Hold on a minute. Let's go back to what I was talking about. Okay. What I'm emphasizing is that I don't care if you're bringing in 2 people. They're encouraging fast duplication, folks. We have to congratulate these people that's bringing in 2 people, just like the people who are bringing in what? 28, 23, 18, 13, 10, 9. These are your overachievers. And my God, we have to, excellent, excellent. But folks, bringing in 3, even, look at all these 2s. A lot of people born in 2. You see what? And now you see 1. Still good. Still good. See, the point is what I'm trying to make, folks, is that I don't care if you're bringing in 2 people, but if you're encouraging fast duplication for those 2 people to say the same thing, encourage your people to encourage fast duplication, encourage fast duplication, encourage fast duplication. Keep saying it to all of them. Everybody speaking the same terminology, encouraging fast duplication, encouraging fast duplication. You will find our community grow like you wouldn't believe. Because 2 people can turn into many. That's the point I'm trying to make here. 2 people can turn into many people. This person could have 1 person. This could be a go-getter, a person that can bring in hundreds of people. It could be just 1. It doesn't always have to be many. They're just trying. These people are just trying to win this contest. And I want to commend them. They're doing a wonderful job. But I'm talking about the people who are bringing in just a few. Because you got to start somewhere, right? That's the point I'm trying to make, folks. Okay? All right. Okay. So, folks, the point I'm trying to make is this. We have to be more active as a community. We have to be more active as a community. Okay? All right, folks, I'm going to come out of my screen share now. And has anyone got any questions about anything I'm saying today? I'm sure that everybody agree with me here in the chat area. We got to encourage fast duplication, folks. That's the main thing. You've seen that those 3 words a lot in the blog. If you've been reading the blog and been studying the blog, you've seen encouraging fast duplication, and we've been saying it so much. You heard Darren Haywood. You heard Christine Tangway. You've heard several people in that broadcast talking about encouraging fast duplication. Okay, many voices TBC are saying the same thing. So those people that see this live broadcast, because it will probably be on the blog tomorrow or later today, whatever when they decide to put it up. The main thing that we have to emphasize to everyone that's bringing these people into our community is to encourage fast duplication of everyone. Everyone needs to be saying that. Everyone needs to be doing that. Because we have to get to 1 billion members as fast as possible. And the only way we can do that is to encourage fast duplication. That, in a nutshell, folks, that's what we have to do. Exactly. Christine Tangway said, yes, we'll get there quickly. Quickly make your head spin. But it's only going to happen if we emphasize do the same thing they're doing. See, the Bitcoin contest is a great contest, but it is the one way we can do it. See, folks, it's great that you're in a Bitcoin contest because you get, if you win, you get Bitcoin, right? Great compensation, great. But you're not in TBC to get something necessarily. You see my point? You're in TBC to grow our community. Because how are we going to reach our mission? How can we reach that mission to end global poverty if we don't build? How are we going to do that? TBC would fail if we don't if we don't reach our goal to 1 billion members. See, our goal is to get to 1 billion members. Our mission is to end global poverty. See, some people say the goal is to end global poverty. No, you got them mixed up. The goal is to get to 1 billion members. The mission is to end global poverty. Now you notice I didn't say anything about a coin, did I? Because we are what? We're a mission with a coin. We're not a coin with a mission. See, these are the things that you say to your new members, because people are in such hardship financially that they're looking for any kind of way to make some income. And sure, you can make some income here in TBC, but that's what they're going to be focusing on, because it's their mindset. You got to get people to change that mindset to get off of them. Because that old philosopher Zig Ziglar once said, if you help people get what they want, you will eventually get what you want in life. See, it's got to be about the people. It's got to be about them out there first. See, everybody wants to take care of themselves first. I know that's what you want to do. But aren't you eating? Most of you got food to eat. Most of you got a roof over your head. Most of you got clothing. A lot of you got jobs. Whatever you have some means, where a lot of people out there are starving, are dying because they don't have no food or water or medicine. We can tell you, Murray and I can tell you about a family member that's over in the Philippines, that their ceiling is not stable, that when it rains, it rains. One of our cousins that's in Florida went over there and did a video on that. And I know Merlin knows exactly who I'm talking about. Lives in a way by which they got a roof, but the roof is not exactly stable. Maybe it's made out of straw or whatever it's made out of. And when it rains inside their home. Do you know how miserable that is? With that wetness and it's warm. Now mold builds up faster that way. Folks, I'm telling you, y'all don't get it. Some people just don't get it. You got to get off of yourself, people. You got to get off of yourself to help others. You got to go way beyond what you know to help other people. You do not have to be wealthy to help other people, folks. You don't have to be. Okay? All right, folks. I'm pretty much done with this live broadcast. I wanted to emphasize, encouraging fast duplication, and I'm just pointing to as an example for our Bitcoin contest. That's what my goal is today, to talk about how that can be done. No one should be worried about paying their 8 grains of gold if you are actually a builder. No one should be worried about that. And the 2 people you bring in, if you let them know if everybody knows what their role is, their correct role is, to be a distributor, to distribute our coin, bringing people in the same time, then about paying 8 grains, which is $22 US a month. We know in the US that $22 a month that's nothing, folks. Maybe to some third world countries it would be, but not for US. We got more millionaires and billionaires country probably than most countries do. I just wish to gather and help people in need, but some will, some won't. So what? We say what next, right? Okay. Okay, folks. Anyone got any questions? Thank you for all the comments everyone made. And like I said, folks, I'll be back for my 399th. That's right. My last 300 broadcasts tomorrow, because the next day it will be 400 after that. which is scheduled for let me look at my calendar here. Yes. Yes. That's right, Saturday. I'd like for y'all to send no tell your teams to try to be at my 400 live broadcast, folks. I haven't thought about what I'm going to do yet, to be honest with you. What it may not be anything being special. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know yet. I haven't even thought about it. Because yes, it's great in one sense that you're there, but that's not my main emphasis. My main emphasis is seeing us get to 1 billion members. And that's what I want so many people emphasis to be. See, if people worry about your wallet, guess what? The wallet is going to take care of themselves. Okay? Your wallet is going to grow exponentially as you bring people in anyway. You see? So don't worry about any of those things. Okay? All right. Okay, folks. This is at the end. I'm at the end of my live broadcast. I'd like to thank my loved one Merlene for being here. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for being here. Thank you, everyone that's being here and watching me. And folks, let's keep building. Let's keep encouraging fast duplication out there. You all have a nice one, and I'll see you tomorrow for my 399th live broadcast tomorrow, which is Friday here in the U.S. I know it's Saturday now, and already Saturday. Actually, it's Friday now in New Zealand and Australia. They're always a day ahead of me. So when Darren Haywood, if he happens to be at my live broadcast, any of my friends in New Zealand, they will actually be sunny for them. Okay? You all have a great day. Have a blessed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So peace, everybody.